Hey everybody, today we're diving into Japan, one of my favorite countries and a place where tradition and modern life blend seamlessly. While Japan is magical, many tourists unintentionally make mistakes that can annoy locals or even cause embarrassment. For example, talking loudly on public transport, not knowing how to queue properly, or forgetting to remove shoes when entering certain places. In this video, I'll share the 10 most common mistakes tourists make when arriving in Japan, along with cultural insights and practical tips to help you avoid them. From understanding basic etiquette to navigating public spaces, you'll learn how to travel respectfully and blend in with the locals. Let's jump in. Let's start with something that might surprise you: volume control. In Japan, how loudly you speak in public really matters. It's not just about being polite, it's about showing respect for everyone around you. Whether you're on a train, in a cafe, or even just walking down the street, keeping your voice low is the norm. This isn't just a suggestion, it's a deeply rooted part of Japanese culture, tied to the concept of meiwaku, or avoiding causing trouble or inconvenience to others. In Japan, public spaces are almost like quiet zones. People speak softly on trains, in cafes, and even while strolling through parks or shopping. You'll notice that even friends and families keep their conversations hushed, creating a peaceful atmosphere that's unique to Japanese culture. This quietness is especially noticeable on public transport, where announcements often remind passengers to set their phones to silent mode and avoid talking on the phone altogether. Loud conversations or bursts of laughter can really stand out, and not in a good way. It can come off as disruptive or even rude, drawing unwanted attention and sometimes even disapproving looks from locals who value harmony and quiet. There are stories of tourists being shushed on trains, or even politely asked by staff to lower their voices in restaurants. For many Japanese, a peaceful environment is essential for relaxation and focus, especially in crowded cities where personal space is limited. If you're excited or sharing a funny story, try to keep your voice down. Locals will definitely notice and appreciate your effort to respect their customs. It's a small gesture, but it goes a long way in making a positive impression. If you're traveling with a group, remind each other to be mindful of your volume, especially in enclosed spaces like trains or elevators. Think of it as channeling your inner ninja, moving quietly, blending in, and showing respect through your actions and your volume. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it. In fact, many Japanese people are so used to quiet that even a normal conversation in another language can seem loud to them. So, when in doubt, err on the side of being quieter than you think you need to be. By keeping your voice down, you'll blend in seamlessly with locals, earn approving glances, and maybe even spark a friendly smile or two. It's a simple way to show you care about the culture, and it makes your experience in Japan even more rewarding. So next time you're in Japan, remember, a little quiet goes a long way. Don't forget, removing your shoes indoors is a deeply rooted tradition in Japan. This custom isn't just about cleanliness, it's about respect for the home and keeping living spaces pure. You'll need to remove your shoes not only in homes, but also in traditional restaurants, temples, schools, and even some offices and clinics. Always look for the genkin, the lowered entryway, as your cue. If slippers are provided, use them. Just remember to switch to special toilet slippers when entering the restroom and never wear them back into living areas. Following the locals' lead shows respect and helps you avoid awkward moments. Clean socks are a must, since you'll often be walking in just your socks or slippers. It's a small gesture, but it means a lot in Japan, honoring tradition, showing respect, and keeping spaces clean for everyone. Lining up is serious business in Japan. You'll notice clear lines everywhere, at train stations, bus stops, even elevators. Whether you're waiting for food, shopping, or catching public transport, always join the end of the line and wait patiently. Locals expect everyone to follow this unspoken rule. No cutting or pushing, just calm, orderly queues. Even during rush hour, people remain quiet and respectful, keeping personal space. This orderliness reflects the Japanese value of harmony and respect for others. As a tourist, always look for floor markings or signs and never try to skip ahead, even if you're in a hurry. Respect the line, follow the flow, and you'll fit right in, earning the appreciation of locals and making your experience smoother. In Japan, eating while walking is generally frowned upon, and it's a custom that surprises many visitors. This tradition dates back to times when cleanliness and respect for shared spaces became deeply rooted in Japanese society. Eating on the go is seen as messy and inconsiderate, since dropped food or spills can dirty public areas and inconvenience others. Instead, locals usually stand still at designated spots, like convenience store tables or benches, to finish their snacks before moving on. Social expectations encourage everyone to keep public spaces tidy and to show respect for others by not eating while walking. So if you buy street food or snacks, look for a bench, a park, or a designated eating area. Take a moment to enjoy your food, and you'll blend in with local customs, while keeping Japan's streets clean and pleasant for everyone. You don't need to be fluent in Japanese to make a great impression while traveling. Just learning a few basic phrases can truly transform your experience in Japan. Even if you only know a handful of words, locals will notice your effort and appreciate your willingness to connect with their culture. But which phrases should you focus on? Start with the essentials. Arigato means thank you, and sumimasen is a versatile word that means excuse me or sorry. These small gestures show respect and gratitude, and can help you navigate daily interactions, whether you're ordering food, asking for directions, or shopping at a local market. Onegai shimasu is another useful phrase, meaning please, and it's often used when making a request. Greetings are especially important in Japan. Konnichiwa means hello, ohayo gozaimasu is good morning, and konbanwa means good evening. Using these greetings at the right time of day shows you're making an effort to respect local customs. Don't worry about perfect pronunciation. Locals love when visitors try to speak Japanese, even if it's just a simple greeting. Your effort can spark smiles, break the ice, and sometimes even lead to unexpected friendships or helpful advice from people you meet. Before your trip, take a little time to memorize a handful of useful phrases. You can use a phrasebook, an app, or jot down notes in a notebook. Practicing these words will boost your confidence and help you feel more prepared for your adventure. Try learning phrases like doko desu ka, for where is, or ikura desu ka, for how much is it. These can be incredibly helpful in daily situations. By making the effort to speak even a little Japanese, you'll connect more deeply with locals and open doors to new experiences. Using basic phrases not only shows respect, but also encourages positive interactions. Locals may be more willing to help, share recommendations, or even teach you new words. In the end, these small efforts make your journey in Japan even more memorable and rewarding. Not every moment in Japan is for Instagram. In fact, many places strictly prohibit photography. Many shrines, temples, and shops have no photography signs. Respect them. You'll also find these signs in art museums, traditional tea houses, and even some restaurants. These rules exist for important reasons: protecting sacred spaces, preserving artwork, respecting privacy, and maintaining a peaceful atmosphere. Soak in the moment with your own eyes and always check for signs before snapping photos. Being mindful shows respect for local customs and helps you enjoy the experience even more. In Japan, chopsticks are much more than simple eating utensils. They're a symbol of respect, tradition, and mindfulness at the dining table. Using them properly is a way to show that you appreciate Japanese culture and care about the people you're dining with. Chopstick etiquette is deeply rooted in centuries-old customs, and following these rules helps you avoid awkward moments or unintentional disrespect. Let's explore some of the most important do's and don'ts, as well as the cultural significance behind them. First, never stick your chopsticks upright in a bowl of rice. This gesture closely resembles a ritual performed at funerals, where chopsticks are placed in rice as an offering to the deceased. Doing this at the table is seen as extremely bad luck and can make others uncomfortable. If you need to put your chopsticks down, always lay them flat, never upright. Similarly, avoid passing food directly from your chopsticks to someone else's. This act also mirrors a funeral custom, where bones of the deceased are passed in this way. Instead, place the food on a plate for the other person to pick up. This small adjustment shows your awareness of cultural sensitivities. Both of these actions are deeply connected to Japanese funeral traditions, so they're considered taboo and are best avoided during meals. Understanding the reasons behind these customs helps you appreciate the depth of Japanese etiquette. When you're not using your chopsticks, rest them neatly on the holder provided, or lay them across your bowl. This shows you're mindful of etiquette and keeps the table tidy. Never leave them scattered or sticking out of dishes. Also, never point at people or objects with your chopsticks. Gesturing with them can come across as rude or aggressive, so keep your movements calm and respectful. If you need to indicate something, use your hand or words instead. Other common mistakes include spearing food with your chopsticks, licking them, or playing with them at the table. Rubbing disposable chopsticks together is also frowned upon, as it suggests you think the restaurant provides cheap utensils. Always use chopsticks gently and respectfully. Practicing mindfulness at the table, eating slowly, being considerate, and paying attention to your actions shows respect for your hosts and fellow diners. Proper chopstick use is a way to express gratitude for the meal and the company. If you accidentally break one of these rules, a quick, sincere apology is always appreciated. Japanese people understand that visitors may not know every custom, and a little humility goes a long way. It's natural to feel unsure at first, but making an effort to learn and follow these customs will help you feel more confident and comfortable at the table. Watching locals and mimicking their technique is a great way to improve. Good chopstick manners not only show your respect for Japanese culture, but they also leave a lasting, positive impression on everyone you dine with. By practicing these simple yet meaningful gestures, you'll be warmly welcomed at any Japanese table. Japan's trash system is famously strict. Every item must be separated into categories like burnable, non-burnable, plastics, cans, and bottles. Each city or ward may have its own color-coded bags and collection days, so it's important to check the local rules where you're staying. Read the signs on bins and follow instructions closely. Incorrect sorting can mean your trash isn't collected, or even a polite note from your host or hotel. If you're unsure, don't hesitate to ask someone. Locals and staff are usually happy to help, and they appreciate when visitors make the effort to follow the rules. Proper sorting is a big reason why Japan's streets are so clean. It helps with recycling, reduces waste, and keeps neighborhoods pleasant for everyone. Tip for tourists: carry a small bag for your trash, since public bins can be rare. Do your part, sort carefully, and you'll fit right in with the locals. In Japan, personal space is considered sacred, even in the busiest places like subways and city streets. Locals are careful to avoid bumping into others, and you'll notice people standing quietly, keeping a respectful distance. On public transport, it's expected that you keep to yourself, avoid unnecessary physical contact, and never block the flow of people. If you're carrying a backpack, take it off and hold it in front of you, or place it at your feet to save space. Don't spread out your belongings or talk loudly. Conversations are kept quiet, and phone calls are discouraged. Always be mindful of your volume and the space you occupy. Mirror local behavior, observe how people move and interact, and try to blend in. By respecting these unspoken rules, you'll experience Japan's unique calm and harmony, and locals will appreciate your consideration. Tipping isn't just unnecessary in Japan, it's actually not part of the culture at all. In fact, leaving a tip can be confusing or even considered rude by locals, because great service is simply expected and included in the experience. Service staff in Japan are paid fairly and take pride in their work. They don't expect extra money for doing their job well. Instead of tipping, a warm smile or a respectful bow is the best way to show your appreciation. If you try to leave a tip, staff will likely return your money, sometimes with a look of surprise or gentle refusal. So, save your tips for other countries. In Japan, a sincere arigatou gozaimasu and a respectful gesture are all you need to make a great impression. Thanks for watching. Traveling in Japan is an incredible experience, and being a respectful guest makes it even better for everyone. Simple gestures, like bowing when greeting or thanking someone, speaking softly in public, and keeping your phone on silent, show locals you care about their culture. Try learning a few basic Japanese phrases, such as arigatou gozaimasu for thank you, or sumimasen for excuse me. Locals truly appreciate the effort, even if your pronunciation isn't perfect. Always remove your shoes when entering homes, temples, and some restaurants. Participate in local customs, like bowing or joining a tea ceremony, to show respect and curiosity. Be mindful of your surroundings. Avoid eating while walking. Dispose of trash properly, and follow local etiquette on public transport. These small actions make a big difference. When you travel thoughtfully, you create positive memories for yourself and those you meet. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe and share your Japan stories below. More travel tips coming soon. Happy travels, and may you always be the traveler locals love.